NFL Draft Bible on location.
Really proud of our football team. We came out, obviously started off really well, knocking the ball loose on kickoff, being able to score the next play. I thought we started off strong. And like I said, that's the team, Fordham, that I've been to 3 straight FCS playoff games, so they're a really good football program. Just proud of the way our guys played. Got a lot to clean up, that's a great thing. I got a lot of things to do to improve. Game management, missed some signals, some things that we got to clean up if we want to do what we want to do this year. We got a lot of things to clean up, but really proud of our football team.
Questions?
Ken, what's the status of Tiago? I don't know if it's too soon or if you're going to do more tests tomorrow. What do you think its prognosis is at this point?
Just a great kid. The kid, he really symbolizes who we are. Hasn't said crap for 3 years, kept his mouth quiet, came to work every day, didn't complain, didn't get bitter. I was the guy keeping him off the field. There are other coaches that wanted to take him in other positions and play him. But I held him back, and like I said, for 3 years he didn't say anything. Just worked his butt off. And what he did in the first half didn't surprise me. People were concerned that with Tom McCummey, what he's going to do. But what he did in the first half didn't surprise any of the coaches. We knew the guy's a really good football player. He just was behind Keenan, but didn't take away from any of his skills. We'll find out. We just feel bad for a kid that's waited his turn. He's worked so hard. You just feel for the kid.
But you have not been told anything definitive, Coach?
Not definitive yet. Just sorry.
That being said, can you talk about Will Worth and if he is the guy going forward, what he brings? And it looked like he handled himself fairly well today.
Well, Will knows our offense. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid. I thought he played really well when he went in there. We, messed up on some different things, but I thought he played really well. Malcolm came in there and played well, but we'll have Zach A.B. back next week too, so Zach will be able to play next week. But I thought Will did a good job when he was in there.
Coach, you had some big on-field leadership roles to fill this year. What did you see out there today? A lot of guys stepping up.
If there's one thing this place isn't lacking, it's leadership. That's what the school's about. Everybody's worried about how many starters we got coming back and this and that. But our culture is pretty strong. And you don't win with teams. You don't win by strategy. You always win with culture. And our culture is strong. We're a disciplined, tough, hard-nosed group that's pretty humble. We don't say anything. We just come to work. And the younger guys learn from the older guys, and it's passed down. The tradition is passed down. So other people would have thought, what's going to happen this year? The legacy, it just keeps getting passed down. And this is the way we play. We're going to be tough. We're going to be disciplined. And the leaders pass it on to the other guys. But, there might be some other things you might be lacking here at the academy. Maybe we're not the biggest team in the world. But leadership isn't one of them. You never worry about leadership here. The school is full of leaders. And the guys on this team, they're the cream of the crop.
Coach, overall, how do you think you guys played defensively?
We didn't. I don't know our third down stats, but it was a big emphasis for us in off season to get better at third downs, and we didn't do a very good job with third down. We kept them out of end zone, which is great. Besides some different things, but we just got to continue to get better on third down. It's a huge down. You got to find a way to get people off the field. Try some different things with some coverage. Try some zone pressure. Did different things. We just got to continue to improve, and that's one of the big emphasis we'll do defensively. Just try to find a way to get people off the field. I thought we did well on first and second downs and put them in some third and long situations when we couldn't get them off the field.
Can you talk about Chris High's performance, Coach?
Again, he's another guy. People are concerned with Chris Swain leaving and Quinzel, but all of us on the staff, on the team, knew that it would be Chris High's time. I mean, he's a dynamic runner, he's tough, he's physical. He's a guy that's 230, that can run, he can cut, physical runner. What he did, like I said, the way he played wasn't a surprise. He's been doing that ever since he's been here. You know, he's like, again, he was playing behind a guy who was playing with the Chargers now, or was, you know, so it's just, didn't take anything away from him. And we knew he was a good player, just his time had come, so I thought he played really well. Took care of the ball. You know, first and foremost, that's always our deal. They were trying to rip the ball out, but we're going to make sure we take care of the rock, and I thought our guys hearing the ball took care of the rock.
Another emphasis was the kickoff coverage. That was something you wanted to improve. That opening kickoff had to have been very nice for you to see the way you covered that.
I thought we improved a big time on that, and you know, Coach Niumatalolo did a really good job. You know, it was just all, again, culture, philosophy, being tough, don't oversimplify things, kick the ball and go tackle the guy at the ball. You know, and just sometimes in coaching we outsmart ourselves and do all these different things, and sometimes when you spend a lot of time in the office, you start seeing ghosts. I mean, football's not that hard. Just there's a guy with the ball and tackle the guy with the ball. And so we just, and I thought, again, Coach Niumatalolo did a really good job of simplifying things in our coverage lanes, our technique, keeping it real simple, allow our guys to play fast, and I thought they played really well. Yeah, so that's definitely, we can have way too many third downs, and we got to find a way to get them off the field. And we got to improve. You know, we got our first game coming up next week against a conference team in UConn. You know, got to find a way to get people off the field.
Coach, how did you think Malcolm Terry played? Obviously thrown into the situation. How do you think he did?
I thought he did really well for a guy that wasn't supposed to suit up. You know what I mean? Just, I guess he was in the brigade and they went and got him. He'd been sick all week too, so he didn't take any reps. So we try to keep things really simple for him. And he's another talented kid. You know, it's not the scenario you want, but you know, we had to do what we had to do. And but like I said, Zach Abel will be back next week. And so, but Malcolm did a really good job when he was there.
Any other questions for Coach?
Thank you guys.
All right, thanks, Coach.
NFL draft on location.